The first thing we're going to do is weigh out the brown sugar. Ignore my measurements as I am making extra for cupcakes. It's time to weigh out the butter and then put it into the bowl with the sugar. Once you've weighed out the butter and the sugar, put them both into a bowl and cream them. If you don't have a mixer like I do, you can use it with a spoon or a whisk. Now you've weighed out your eggs, slowly add them to your sugar and butter mix. Now your eggs are combined to your mix, it's time to weigh out the flour ready to add to the rest of the cake mix. While you're slowly adding the flour, don't forget to add your cocoa powder. Cake batter is made, it's time to add it to the cake tins. Before adding your cake batter, you want to butter up your tins so the cake doesn't stick. We're also going to add flour with the butter to give it a protective layer. Now evenly spread your cake batter over both tins, making sure you scrape all the sides to get all the cake mix throughout. Evenly spread the cake mixture through the tin so you get a nice even rise. For the cupcakes I get 2 dessert spoons and 1 heaped spoon should be enough for the cupcake tins, as you can see here. Put both cakes on the same shaft so they cook evenly. I'm going to put our weighed out cream into a saucepan and bring it to the boil. Keep stirring throughout this method. While our cream is boiling, we're going to break up some chocolate and put it into a bowl ready for when the cream is boiled. Once your cream is boiled, you're going to pour it over your chocolate and keep stirring until all the chocolate has melted. To test that your cakes are done, we're going to get a knife and then poke it into the middle of the cake. And if the knife comes out clean, we know the cakes are done. Now drag the knife around the cake so we can release it when we tip it over. Now leave the cakes on the side to cool down. Now put your cream and your melted chocolate mix into a whisk or a fridge. I tend to put it in a whisk just to speed up the process. Once this is done, you show a nice thick glossy frosting. Now that your frosting is nice and mixed, you should know a thick frosting. Now it's time to ice your cakes. What I normally do first is put a little bit of icing on the base of a plate just to stop the cake from moving. Add some of the frosting to the middle part of the cake, and this will act as your filling. Now add the top bit of your cake, and we're going to cover that with icing too. Now it's time to start working on the sides of the cake. You want to get a nice thick icing around the sides so you can get a nice even spread. Once the cake is now iced, we're going to pop it in the fridge, leave to set for about 5-10 minutes. Now that your cake has started to set, we're going to put in our decorations. You can see here that I'm putting in Kinder Bueno, just breaking it up and randomly spreading them. You don't have to copy me, just decorate the cake any way that you like, but if you want to use some of my ideas, go ahead. Now your cupcakes have cooled, it's time to decorate them. If you've got a piping bag, spoon some icing into your piping bag. If you don't, there's no way you can just get a spoon and just spread it around evenly. Just put a squirt of icing on each cupcake. You will see my box of Puppy Willow in the shop, sniffing about. Now it's time to add the Kinder Bueno bites. I just pop one on each little cupcake. Just get yourself a coffee cup, and I normally just add a little bit of white chocolate, then melt in the microwave, then we can sprinkle on top. Now that you've made your cupcakes and your cakes and they're all decorated, it's time to enjoy them. See you next time.